guys, this is Deadless1103, and yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm actually honest in saying that I've been actually trying to upload, but I haven't been really getting really good things, whether it's a really stally Ninetales set or something else really unenjoyable. But anyway, Pokemon Showdown's down, League of Legends is down, so I figured why not take a couple of my replays, an ode to the decline of XY. I'm gonna have an OU battle and an ORAS OU battle. So it's gonna be a nice long hefty video. I'm getting a new headset tomorrow, so hopefully my sound will be clearer and higher quality. So when I do like UU replays, because I have a bunch of those. But yeah, I know I haven't been uploading a lot, and I never uploaded the second part of that Lucian gameplay, League of Legends, but hey, might as well get these two replays on, and just, yeah. Yeah. So, I am using an OU team made by, like, some random dude, but basically, I have a dual Intimidate Volturn core with a very solid wall core, with Crocoon as my win condition, and Mew is just, like, my general glue. He has double unburdened users, with a Charizard, probably X, Sableye, Greninja, and Heatran. So it doesn't look too threatening, but this turns out to be a pretty good battle. So, the expected, Volt switch, obviously, he's gonna switch out into a Sableye, named after him. So I'm just gonna Mega Evolve, get an Intimidate off, doesn't really matter. Volt switch, very safe play, go into my Landorus. I am just going to Earthquake here, I think. Or I will switch out into Heatran, predicting the Will-O-Wisp to get the Flash Fire boost. I then proceed here to go for Lava Plume just because I want to kill it, and I really wasn't thinking of setting up rocks or anything, though we did go for the top, preventing me from doing that. So he goes into his own Heatran to predict the Lava Plume. I just go for it, safe play. He gets the Flash Fire boost. I switch out into Suicune, take any hit he has. I find the Earth Power, which means my Heatran cannot beat his Heatran 1v1 because of that Earth Power. So I have to be careful of that. Not that bad, I just have to be careful. So, he's gonna obviously switch out here to Greninja, and I go for Scald, and I'm like, burn, please, because any residual damage on this is really good, because looking at his team, he wrecks my team. He honestly does. Special Greninja, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, it literally takes care of almost everything on my team. This might be my only hard wall to it. So I decided to switch out to Chestnut, thinking maybe I can take a special hit. He's physical. Yes. Great. That means I can wall this Greninja to heck and back, because he can't do anything to me. Anything. Nothing. I can get health with my leftovers. He switches into Charizard. I just go for the safe Hammer Arm, wanting to kill the Greninja, but I dealt some nice damage to Charizard. Switch out back into my Heatran, predicting a special Heatran, but of course he's Charizard X. Yada yada yada, use my best switch, and Earthquake just kills the Heatran. Not sure I really needed it. Looking at his team, there wasn't much I needed it for. It was kind of dead weight against, like, everything except Slurpuff, which I guess I can deal with. I don't know. But yeah, so my Heatran gets taken out. I have the first man down, but I could go straight into my Landorus, intimidating the Charizard, Earthquaking it with the Scarf kill. That's a very powerful setup sweep around the way. But he should have played around with it better. It was his win condition. So yeah, you have to play careful with those. Dragon Dance, yeah. Anyway, he goes into Halucha. I know I have to switch out, because usual. He's gonna Swords Dance up here. This is scary as heck. He goes for the Sky Attack, when he KOs me. Things are looking pretty bad. I go to Mega Manectric, get the attack drop. He goes for Hydro Kick, still kills me. This is looking horrible. I have to go into Landorus, get the -1 attack. He's gonna Acrobatic, still do a lot of damage. I have to U-turn. I need to save this. U-turn into Suicune. So at this point, I need to he Swords Dances, and I need to Calm Mind. I am physically defensive, but that was a very bad play on my part, because now he has a +2 thing, and he will win. If he can hit a high jump kick or anything or whatever, he will win if I cannot, like, burn him and kill him on this next attack. He uses high jump kick. I survive. I use Scald. I get a critical hit. that might have decided the game. It honestly might have, because that took out a huge threat that would have steamrolled me otherwise. Holucha goes down. Sableye goes in. I know from here, I can just switch out into Landorus and get free initiative, whatever he wants to do. But he burns it! This has crippled my only offensive presence here, except for Crocoon and Mew. I mean, Mew isn't very that offensive. Suicune isn't either. This is my pivot that he's burning, which is actually really good for him. So I think I could just go for a safe, he doesn't burn. I can just go for a safe Earthquake, see how much damage I can do. That would have killed if I wasn't burned. Was for the waterfall. I could just go into Suicune here. He goes for the Rock Slide, not sure why. I set up a Calm Mind, which might have not been the best play. It was kind of risky, especially if he had another move, but he just goes for it and he flinches. I have to rest up. I really have to. Let's hope this doesn't flinch. It flinches. I am done. I'm done, so I decided to switch into my Mew in a clutch play just to try to keep Suicune. Yeah, I could not let that die. This cannot take on 3 members of his team, especially when he has the Heatran that can absorb Willows. So I go into this here. He goes for Thief, takes my item, even though I don't have it, and I go for the knockoff, which means he can't take my item. And he's gonna Thief again. I'm at 1%. He takes my leftovers. I go for the Roost here. Living at 1 was very useful, because this is so useful right now. I need every Pokemon I have, and I was very lucky I was able to live. I lost my leftovers, but I was able to live. I think that's a fairly fair trade. Goes for Thief. I just roost up. I pretty much just want to roost up until he can safely only 3 KO me. Which is not a very good idea, so I go for the Bird. Knowing that I'm gonna die here, he just needs, yeah, so all I have is my Suicune. Yeah. Yeah. It's game over. Not 2%. 2%. This 2%? Probably can't see my mouse, but this 2% won me the game. I was able to go for a rest here. The Greninja dies to burn here. Actually, no, he doesn't, because of leftovers. But basically, I am now able here. He can switch out into his Slurpuff. I can just go for the Sleep Talk, go for the Safe Scald, burn, just think, like, hit him in the face. I don't think it even mattered. He decides to go for Belly Drum, 1 hit point, get his health back on the Citrus Berry. I go to sleep, he scalds, I scald, he died. Now, he goes into Heatran. Heatran doesn't stand a chance. Scald kills everything. So I just go for the Save Calm Mind here, I guess, to guarantee the 2 KO. So I just Scald here, get the clean 2 KO, pop the balloon, not like it mattered, goes for the Earth Power. I can just Scald and kill something here, and once his Greninja comes back in, I will kill it, and that will be the game. He forfeits there because his inevitable death. And that's the first battle. Let's go on to the second one. That's right, there are 2. So, starting off with my team, I have a classic ORAS stall with Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is huge for stall this gen. I'm not even joking. It's huge. It's massive. It is like single-handedly revived stall from the dead. XY stall was like done because you could not afford to play passive. But Sableye is just so good. So good. And you'll see why in this replay. He goes for the Darmanitan. Goes for the U-turn. Obvious U-turn. U-turn into the Slowbro. I decided to Earthquake here. I don't know. It's kind of safe. I figured I could just U-turn because this is a more defensive set. And I can U-turn into the Jirachi to take the incoming Psyshock, I guess. I don't know why I switched to Jirachi. Anyway, I body slam, hoping for a Parahacks. I get a Paralysis. He gets paralyzed. I get some health back. He is Mega Slowbro, so I can just set up my rocks here. He goes with the Slack Off. Hey, it's okay. I go to the Tentacruel here. He goes for the Thunder Wave, paralyzing my Tentacruel. I go for the knockoff here. Knock off the Rocky Helmet. He's not Mega Slowbro. Wow, I'm done. He Psyshocks. Tentacruel is at fairly low health anyway. Looking at his team, like, again, I guess I don't really need it that much. So I guess I decided to save it. And he goes to the Skeptiles, we go to Sableye. I switch out into the Clefable, because it's a dragon type. And he goes for the Sub. Sub is scary. Sub on 145 base speed Pokemon with... Actually, no, I'm not sure he needs a boosted move, but he does have Giga Drain. That is scary. Scary. So scary. He goes for the predicted Giga Drain. I just want to see how much that did. That did a clean third. So Substitute fades. He switches out into the Darmanitan. I decided to go for the Wish. I don't know, I guess predicting the Darmanitan. And I go to Landorus because I know I can take any one hit, including that U-turn, and just fully wish up. He goes into Excadrill. He floats with his air balloon. I just take the Wish. So he goes for the Stealth Rock here, and I just go for the U-turn, popping his balloon. And I decide to go into my Tentacle, I guess just to sack it. There was nothing else I could do, and I didn't have any chance of doing that, so I guess I just go back into my Landorus, Intimidate, obvious Rapid Spin. I could just U-turn here. Yeah. So I just U-turn here. I U-turn into my, Fable. Yeah, I did some really weird switching, but basically I'm just gonna go for the Wish here, because I can wish into anything. I wish into my Tentacle. It's gonna die on impact, so I guess that was pretty bad play on my part. So I decide to go to Sableye. He decides to stay in, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting the switch. It fails. He goes for the straight out Scald. I can just go for the foul play here. He can try to Scald again, but I can recover next turn, even if he burns me, which he ends up doing. So yeah, I just go for the recovery here on a Skeptile. I don't know. I don't like things burned, especially by Mega, because they don't have very good survivability. Except Mega Sableye. Anyway, so he goes for the substitute. He's gonna Focus Blast. That does a lot of damage, but only because of a crit. So I decide to set up my rocks here. I could just Iron Head, except he misses the attack, and I just Body Slam. Yeah, I can just Body Slam for free and hopefully get the Paralysis on something. He decides to go to his Slowbro. I would say, you know what, I'm gonna Paraflinch this, because I am a really mean person, but he decides to go for the Slack Off, and I'm like, yup, I'm out of here. Or just try to keep going for Iron Head. I figured I kind of just want to kill this thing, because this is annoying, and I can do it. Keep getting Paralysis. Not a very good chance you can break through, because these guys are going to flinch. Besides, go for the Scald there, which means now that puts me on a timer. The bird damage the bird attack cut didn't matter so much as, like, that puts a timer on my Jirachi, which is bad. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Go to Clefable. I can pass a free wish into something. He goes for the Slack Off. At this point, I don't even care. When he goes into Skunk Take, his poison type, I just Heal Bell, because I really don't want anything burned. He goes for the Taunt. I go for a Wish. I don't know why. I guess I just expected him to do something else. And I go into Landorus, so I can get a free Earthquake off on anything. Now that is Excadrill's air balloon is broken, so I could just get a free Earthquake on this. Yeah, this is now pretty much my win condition, I guess. I guess I play more offensively, so I really shouldn't have a win condition. But I could just go for the U-turn here. U-turn into the Sableye. He's paralyzed, so I could either go for a cover, or I could just try to, like, go full in. I decided to go for the foul play. I can switch out, go to Jirachi, force him out. Gets a little bit of health back. This Sableye is dead. I'm just gonna outspeed and kill it. And missing the Focus Blast didn't really matter, because he would have died anyway. I can go now back into my Clefable and wish pass into pretty much anything. So let's go into the Darmanitan. He Flare Blitz, nearly kills my Clefable. So I just, like, wish, I can just safely protect you. Safely protect. Flare Blitz, I protect, get some health back, I can live one more. I'm kind of counting on him killing himself, but I can't. Okay, I'm just stupid. Now he's at 1%, Landorus can now get a free Volt Switch on not Volt Switch, U-turn. He decides to go for a Flare Blitz, dealing a chunk of damage to me. I can't, yeah. Now I can definitely Earthquake everything for free. This Porygon 2 is going to definitely have Ice Beam. Yeah, because with Mega Salamence in the metagame, you're going to want to run Porygon 2 because he's really, really bulky, and you're going to run Ice Beam. Because, yeah, Ice Beam. So yeah, I'm just going to U-turn, predicting the Ice Beam into the Sableye. He's going to Ice Beam. I think I die here. Yep, he just goes for the Thunderbolt, and I just straight out die. So I'm just gonna go for the Chestnut. Chestnut gets Drain Punch this gen, so I get all this health back. Well, he can go for the Ice Beam, but he can't afford to stay in again, so he's forced to go out to the Slowbro. But instead, he just sacks his Porygon, gets some health back, and he recovers. That's fine. That's fine. I will kill it eventually. So I just go for the Leech Seed as it goes for another recover. I figured, hey, that will just improve my stalling tactics. I can just go for another Dream Punch. Get a crit, not sure it really mattered in the grand scheme of things, and I think it just sped things up. So yeah, he can either switch out, or he just died to a C-Bomb. I decided C-Bomb predicting the Slowbro. He goes in the Skunk Tank. I have to go into Jirachi here, because I can take any one hit. Poison Jab, I am immune. I can pretty much do whatever I want here. I can Body Slam and paralyze this. No big deal. He can taunt. There's nothing for him to taunt. Except a couple, like, nothing for him to taunt. He pursues, predicting my U-turn, killing my Jirachi. This isn't looking too good for me anymore. Jirachi was very, very useful, and I still needed him or her. So, he goes for the Sucker Punch, killing my Landorus. Nope, things aren't looking good at all. I have to win this all with Chestnut or lose. So it goes out into Excadrill. I could just go for a safe Leech Seed to get some health back. He could kill me with any of his moves, and I could just, like, Drain Punch and kill him. Get some health back. He dies. He can go to Skunk Tank here. He'll still take neutral damage. I can pretty much just win here. I get some health back. He can go for a Poison Jab, but he won't be able to kill me. I'm basically defensive Chestnut. He gets the Poison. Unfortunate. I guess not really big. I just get health back, get killed, get some damage by Aftermath, so I pretty much have to hope to kill this thing since I have no reliable recovery. So I'm just going to Leech Seed, hopefully I can live something. He goes for the Slack Off. Things are getting intense here, kids. I have a 37%. I see Bob hoping for the kill. Don't get it. He's going to Side Shock. I'm going to survive. I can now knock him out with Seed Bomb. No, he goes to 1 health. He gets the Para-Hacks. Oh my gosh. I would have lost there. Thank the Lord for Jirachi's Body Slam. Yeah. Bodied foes. Let's go. He faints and I win the battle. So, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, rate, and subscribe. Expect a headset tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Clear sound. Gives you more motivation to record, but subscribing and liking also gives me more motivation to record. So yeah, see you all next time.